up with some idea up here that we not talk that much. I think it not talk enough we don't mention enough in education and in course structure, which is community development and society development. It's based on what we observe, knowledge so far. We see that community development based on tradition. We weigh on cultural, which is cultural is a little bit culture is a little bit complex terms that we're not using much, but tradition, history, interaction, norms, what is going to include the tradition. But society based on structure, well, there are no society with there are no well structure. Even is the unfair and disagreeable structure what they have in India, the classism and structural hierarchy what they have in some country, and the ageism and a lot of it discrimination we have so far as a structure, and even the structure of politics, economic, society. That's some sort of structure. We need that structure to maintain the big system. But with a community, small system, we need tradition. Okay, second, we talk about community is when we talk about naturality, right? Things belong to nature. Society is things belong to rationality, things belong to logic, conscious mind. Even we have some sort of emotion and mankind and kindness and togetherness, whatever it is, in rationality in the society. But rationality is still the thing forming us together, because society cannot maintain without rationality thinking, which is law, which is formal structure, which is professional leader, right? There's no way to form society. And with community, well, we just by your nature, right? Community. We just hang out here. If you're comfortable, yeah, keep doing it. If you're not comfortable, please walk out. That's just your nature, right? If you're not feeling that, that's why when it's talk about, yeah, you're not feeling that, this time it should go. That was the naturality. Okay, we talk about personal relationship, of course, that is something community need to have. So that community development, it focus on personal development, because that's how you connect person to person. But in society, we talk about impersonal relationship. We're talking about the person to structural, person to cultural, person to idea, person to resort, something like that. Talk about community, we talk about intimate, right? Get close to each other, feeling each other, walking together, have a good time together, have a bad time together, what I say. But society, we talk about formal, right? We need to do something formal, right? We need ritual. We need rite. We need meeting. We need formal report. We need whatever it is to make it well structured. And of course, community is starting the idea of love, and society is sorry that I believe that's true. It's based on interest. Yeah. If we based on love, we're not killing each other. But in society, we kill each other. Pretty sure kill each other. We imprison people, right? But we need to isolate them. Is that because of what we love them? No, we love the rest, right? We love ourselves. We don't want that dangerous individual walking around and killing others and killing innocent kid just because of their nature. We cannot love that sociopath nature. We need to isolate them, in prison, send them death sentence, so that we're not based on the natural love. We're based on our interest, collective interest, right? And this interest term is the beginning of multiple philosophical theory in politics and power, because we seeking the way to evaluate the collective interest differently. Okay, well, so one bonus part of this video, we're talking about some certificate, right? Whether it's programming that you can self-study, because with me, I just see this idea and bullet to have enough understanding of that. But with other people, they need more well-structured program to really understand it. So I did try to find society development course, but I don't see any qualified one. They don't have that good well-structured. But about community development, I think the program of Alison that I want to show you after this, it's pretty well-structured, and it is the diploma, and it's related to the SDG 11, Sustainable Development Goals, which is key idea of this program. And it provide Ontario Healthy Community Coalitions, right? Pretty good organization too. Pretty good credential, pretty good, well designed, have some logical scientific approach of the knowledge, and have some pretty good tools. So that is something I think you should pursue in this program. And Alison, yeah, pretty good qualifying education program. Okay, let's see what it has. Okay. Now let's go throughout the big bullet of that. I will not go detail that. We just take quite a bit of time to talking about it. But if we need, we might go through a little bit of that. Okay, diploma, offer certificate, community development, cover value, concept, and practice. All right, show how to consider community health. Yeah, we understand a little bit about community and how to build a group. Yeah, the goal, or the outcomes, same thing. You know, how to define and how to draw a strategy, identify success factors, these features, effective teams, explain governance, describe key communications, different media channel, key factor for partnership, outline component for successful volunteer, discussion, different project evaluation, method, plan activity. All right. And it pretty actually provide pretty comprehensive tools that we're going to cover next time in other organizational development or nonprofit development, which is like key idea of team, effective team basically is a team leadership. A bit lower than that, but it's okay. All right, and this value of practice pretty close to what we already go through. Okay, break down to 14 modules, but some of that is just like assessment. So they take out cost assessment and 2 midterm assessment. We'll be all right. Okay, let's see what they cover in the first module. Yeah, introduction. We talk about the terms, talk about strategy and the roles. We talk about collaboration. We talk about organizational culture, right? Second, when you understand the key idea, talk about how to get to know your community, which is collecting data, introduction, understand the literature, and then assess, right? Assessing your community, how to interact and evaluate, right? Using credential and processes to set priority. So setting priority basically that's you doing time management, and you organize the goals, which are accessible ability in a limited resource. Module 3, we talk about organize, right? You cannot develop the community without organizing team, right? You need a building team, you need a meeting, right? You need a planning for change. So we talk about governance, which is operating, observation. So this thing is a action plan already. Okay, we talk module 4. We talk about communication. We need communication leadership, right? Talk about learning style, right? How the different member learning, how we communicate each other. Facilitation, which is contribute, distribute tasks, and facilitate the actions. Presentation skill, which is how to speak out the idea. Media relation, connecting information. Leadership skill, might go some brief practice work. Negotiation skill, how to negotiate in the brief form. Okay, module 5, we talk about successful partnership. We need to working together. Of course, partnership, making it happen, and the finding resort, right? Module 6, we're talking about evaluating and sustaining the project. Key idea, right? You need the evaluation format, some sort of form. Evaluation method. So we might cover some of that, but it's more like data driven. Some sort of related to interview and survey and comparative. Okay, sustaining momentum, which is to make sure that action plan is still all going on. Okay, this is the first assessment. Know how you understand it so far. The extra part of that, the understanding of the cultural diversity and inclusion about society, which is pretty big deal now, right? Challenge and issue with that, and you need the organizational change to make sure they have inclusivity and diversity in that, and consider a legal issue of that too. And I believe that this legal consideration to maintain diversity and inclusion, not general legal approach. Okay, module 9, talk about tools and technique. About inclusiveness, right? We make sure I have inclusiveness, defend. And if inclusive is not only around people inside the organization or the project or the team, but also the people in the community area. Yeah, so the response to opposition, how to handle objection, some sort of that. Reference. So assessing community demographic is a bit different with the collecting data in the front, but it's okay. Encouraging diverse community involvement, of course, we need that. Key representative interview, of course. Focus group, also talking about a different methodology of approach and evaluation. Self-assessment tools, hand out some sort of self-assessment form, and hopefully they'll fill it out. Role and responsibility is a stakeholder, right? Multiple stakeholder, what they do. Evaluate and succeed. Module 10, we talk about what do we mean by ethics, a little bit about ethics. But in a short form, ethical behavior is important, of course. Who is subject to code of ethics? Basically everybody. What are ethical issues to consider? Basically everything. Okay, planning health promotion program. And planning progress, conduct situation assessment, setting goal, outcomes, audience, choose strategy, activities, assign result, develop indicator. Of course, we need that, and review a plan. Module 12, seeking for funding, of course, developing program plan. After you have planned, seeking for funding, and after funding, you go to proposal, this develop a proposal, packet proposal, all information, and submit it and follow up to make sure they close the deal. And it's just some sort of different test to make sure you understand what you're doing. It is SDG 11. This CPD. Well, pretty not the best one, but pretty well structured one. And I think it's worth to learn. 10, 15 hour. If you're smarter, you can learn it much faster than this. But you know what you learn, about what you know, really, and what you do with that. Okay. So I think that pretty much is this external development program so far. Next topics of this external development program, I believe it could be psychology. on anthropology, on cultural study. They all connected together and on part of external program, which is benefit for community development.